Okay, next video is just going to show you my actual combiner box now. I'm trying to do this kind of from your panels on through, so each component from your solar panels all the way to your power output. So anyway, and on my last video I forgot to mention those Grape solar panels. They're usually about $120 a piece. That's not too bad. Buy them off Amazon, but my 250 watt Grape solars I bought about 2 or 3 years ago. The 250 watt ones were only about maybe $250 or $300 when I bought them, but I look now and they're almost double. They're like $600 for the 250 watt, and I think that's because solar is really catching on. A lot of businesses are putting them on their roof, and those are the best kind for, you know, a big system. So I think that's why the price is so high. I'm high on them now. So what I'm doing is I'm just buying 100 watt ones now. So anyway, so this is my combiner box here. And again, if you can't see it very good, switch to your higher quality setting on your settings down at the bottom on your YouTube. This was about $100. I think I bought it from I think this was from Amazon too, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so you can buy these breakers. You buy those separate. Those are 15 amps a piece. Thing you got to keep in mind is these are, as you can see, they're 150 volts direct current. So you would have to, I think my 100 watts are, I want to say like 18 or 20 volts and maybe 5 amps max if I remember right. Obviously it goes to 100, so I don't know the exact, but I'll have to look that up later. But anyway, just for an example, I've got 6 of them on one, so let's say 6 volts times 20, you know, it's 120 volts, so we're still under our 150 volts, and we're still under our amps. So anyway, that's just something to keep in mind when you're setting up your strings. You don't want to go over your you know, your volts or your amps on your breakers. So anyway, let's try to get a little bit better picture here. I have my positive coming in from my MC4 connectors to the actual breaker down there at the bottom. And this is pretty much just like a bus bar, like if you can see on the top there, like a normal breaker panel has. Obviously this is the positive. I don't want to touch it here. That's the positive bus bar there, and this is the negative where your negatives go into. So your MC4 connectors that you brought in from your strings will come to this box. And you don't have to, if you have a small setup, you don't have to have a combiner box, but once you start getting over 500 or 600 watts, you're going to need a combiner box. So depending on how many panels you have and that sort of thing. So as you can see, that big red wire there goes to my charge controller, and there's a big black wire. It's kind of hard to see. This one here goes to my charge controller, and there's my charge controller, and it goes right into there. So, and again, that was about the combiner box was about I think $120 or $140. I can't remember offhand. So, thanks.